This is Retirement News Online. T.I.P.S for Reps is a unique business that has been specializing with manufacturers' reps for 25 plus years in the areas of tax, investment, protection, and succession planning. And joining me today is John Vrablic. He's founder and president of T.I.P.S for Reps, and he's also executive vice president of advanced business planning for the Axios network. So John, what made you start T.I.P.S for Reps, and why manufacturers' reps?
So back in 1995, which probably dates me, but back in 1995, I wanted to specialize with a particular business owner. And most advisors at that time wanted to do doctors and dentists, but I really felt like I wanted to do something different and carve a niche that I thought was unique. And so I came across a couple of the people that I had cold called basically, and it was a manufacturer's rep, and I remember the gentleman's name and I remember his business. I took him to lunch and he said, "Hey, I'm a manufacturer's rep." And I said, "Well, what is that and what do you do?" And so ever since then, I've specialized with manufacturers reps, and it's been a great journey, and I appreciate the hard work that the manufacturers reps put in. They're very diligent, and other business owners as well through the Axios network that we work with. Just love working with business owners. I love their entrepreneurial spirit, and particularly the manufacturers reps have been near and dear to me and to my heart.
John, what makes T.I.P.S for Reps a unique solution for manufacturers' reps?
Well, what I found over the past 25 years working with manufacturers reps is most manufacturers reps go direct, meaning, "Hey, Mr. CPA, what do I owe my taxes this year? Mr. Tax Attorney, please draft me a buy-sell agreement. Mr. Insurance Agent, please provide me an insurance policy," et cetera, et cetera. And that in my terms and in your terms as a manufacturer's rep, you're going direct. So what we do is we have a three-pronged approach to planning that makes us very, very unique. Pillar number one is what I'll call it, is we have 4 lines of discipline: tax planning, investment management, protection planning, and succession planning. And so our first goal is to integrate any planning within those 4 lines of discipline. The second pillar is we have our own proprietary, what I call the 10 laws. So we have 10 laws of tax, investment, protection, and succession planning. And to the extent that we adhere to those laws, our probability of success in each of the respective lines of discipline is going to be greatly enhanced. And then the third pillar is we bring it to life with what we call planning in 3D, which stands for design, develop, delegate. More specifically, designing a plan that integrates the 4 lines of discipline, utilizing the 10 laws as a design template. The second D is we develop the strategies to minimize the taxes on the overall plan. And then the third D is we delegate that to our third-party strategic advisors, which is very similar to your line card, which is comprised of manufacturers that you've done due diligence on, whereby our line card is tax attorneys, CPAs, valuation analysts, insurance advisors that we've done have done due diligence on, and we manage the entire process.
So with the variety of tax planning, investment management, protection, and succession planning, how do you help navigate all that planning?
Well, navigate's a very, very important word, and very, very important to each of our 10 laws, whether it's tax, investment, protection, or succession planning, because in each one of those laws, one of our laws is navigate. And there are a variety of strategies that you need to navigate, a variety of advisors that you need to navigate. And T.I.P.S for Reps is with our experience of 25 plus years in establishing a best of breed third-party advisor network, we do a very good job at making sure all those planning is being integrated, and we're able to navigate these strategies, not only to implement them, but to keep them going and make sure all the strategies are up to date and navigated properly going forward.
Thanks, John. That's John Vrablic. He's founder and president of T.I.P.S for Reps, and he's executive vice president of advanced business planning for the Axios network. And this is Retirement News Online.